generation, I believe, will be a thing of the past, at least reduced significantly. I'm here to remind you that we are the last lap of when we all need to come to the consciousness that the effort we're going to put in the next coming weeks can change our trajectory completely and positively. So I want to urge you, do what you can to keep on the fight until a better Nigeria is achieved. You need to make sure that you realize again that you actually the one running for presidency, just using Itobi and Dati Baba Ahmed as symbol. We are coming for a better Nigeria. This is time to vote for Labour Party. The logo is Papa, Mama, Pikin, or LP. On that day, come out in mass, show your energy, show your creativity, do everything you need to do positively to make sure your votes count. That means wait until the end. I am thankful to God for what the Nigerian youths are doing. God bless you all. Thank you.
Welcome back, my people. Still on the show, Voting LP for Obidati Family TV. I still remain Joy, and me is Kim Kamsi.
And it's amazing to see how we always come here every morning to educate. Joy especially comes here every morning to educate the voters and tell you all of those amazing things that she said before we went on that quick break, and how you should make sure that your index finger is the finger you use in voting, because a lot of us have very gigantic thumbs like myself, and we shouldn't give that pressure to ourselves to want to pinch out our thumb. Rather, you just use your index finger. That's easy to get you the kind of prints you want, where and where. And also, I know say everybody they vex. Everybody's angry and probably wants to give a print that will be seen clearly, but it doesn't mean that you should dip your hand so much into the ink that day before printing, so you don't have a case of assault, ballot paper, and a lot of other situations that might occur when you have so much ink. But with that being said, we have a guest on the show that is going to be joining us in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
He's going to be discussing the rights and responsibilities of a voter or Nigerian voter today. That is no other person than a research analyst. He's a consistent one who has always come here to share his views with us on Voting LP. I'm speaking about no other person than Mr. Mwabweze Chukuma. Chukuma, you're welcome. Good morning.
Chukuma, good morning. You're welcome back to the
Yeah,
show.
good morning. It's good to be on show. I can't say right, it's usual.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yeah.
Okay.
For the election.
On the show today, we are going to ask you. Say the election don't they come. We get less than 17 days to the election. It don't they come fast. And say this election, all of us on the plan for a very long time now. We don't they pray for this election. And this election not be ordinary election. Now the kind of election when you go determine the future of this country, when you go determine the fate of this country, what the country will become of after today. So I want to know concerning this election, say one thing for us to come together, come vote. And another thing for us to do waiting day rights on the day of election so that we will get free and fair election. What do you get to tell the people concerning the upcoming election?
Yeah, good morning. Thank you, Joy. So my own be say make people ready to vote. Make them know how to vote. So many sensitization on the outside, and yeah, with the see video, with the see even church, religious outlet don't they talk to now like this, make you vote, make you use your index finger vote, make you know use your thumb, because your thumb will go make them invalid because the ink is spread across the border lines for the ballot paper. So make we know as we go take votes, make we in as much as all anger dey our body, we want show say no, we know if we take this thing where they put for our body, they make we send these people come out, but make we right know how we take vote, make we vote LP where we see Mama, Papa, and Pikin. LP because we no go see our principal picture for there, we no go see Peter Obi picture, or we no go see that Baba Ahmed picture for there. So make we know say na LP we dey go vote, make we vote rightly, and make we dey for polling units reach when they go upload them for with the beavers, because when they accredit, make we go early, and if we fit wait till the end of election that day, make we wait, make we see as the agents when they announce the results, when they do the manual collation, and also when they upload them for the server, make we follow am. If we fit snap am, if they fit allow us, so that if we go the website where INEC go dey post results for polling unit, we fit dey see am say okay o, na this one dey put our, na this one true true dey our polling unit, na this one I snap true true. If we wan put timestamp, we fit put am say okay yes, so that we sef we go get our own exhibit.
Okay, another thing when I want to ask you, say information when you reach us, be say information when you reach the media, be say some higher institution they don't fix exam. Of course, all of us we say election they come very soon. I say it's not supposed to be like that. Say you go fix exam for the week of election, and some higher institution they don't go fix exam for the week of election, which down come say some student no go fit dey privileged to vote. You feel say student no vote, say they no federal government not do anything concerning this thing where some higher institution don't do so, or they don't they think to do. If student no vote, it go affect the election, or it no go affect them.
Okay, yeah, we no fit deny say student na one of the major block for the obedient movement, because yeah, now we plenty pass for people with the new entrants now we. So, but the issue is say some of us, because me too I still be student too. Some of us don't register before the strike happen. Some of us after the strike happen. So, and some have been voting in a particular instance, because some of us they vote for where we do our undergraduate before. So we still be students. So the last two elections where I participate as an undergraduate student back then, the school give mid semester break during election, but the school they talk say university they talk they know they give break for election per se, but if they want align them with their calendar, they do am. So this one will be say the strike don't make them be say their calendar not too align, and then they do exam. Big issue there, because they talk say NUC know the close school for election, and if we dey drag them back and forth, if the matter fit too long. But the ones where we still mobilize our people, oh, you where they vote for school area, vote, you where where they vote for your papa house, now your papa house you register during the strike. If we, and you know, they do exam, make we try and persuade them, say make them know, say the people will cause them where they stay strike, where supposed to graduate 4 or 5 years, where they use 6 years or 7 years, then at them cause them, they make you try do them, because as it be another strike they linger. So make we try and motivate them, or if there's any means for us to mobilize them, go their files. If they know to the leave file or people with, so if we meet with the student union officials for there, make we allow their people, and also the ones where they vote for school, because so many students vote for polling unit for school area. So make we admonish them, make them go out, go vote, regardless of the situation. If we do exam, maybe Monday to Friday, and the election are still Saturday, you feel that small time where you go just show face, you know too much as we go watch Premier League or we go watch football. We feel dedicate that time, say okay, make we go vote. So our own I say make we admonish the students, say I beg go, this election is important for you as important for me. So make we come out, come vote.
Abi. I won't ask you this last one. Yesterday, I come to talk to one of my person like that. He gonna tell me, say, one thing about election, say, even if they vote well, even if they cast their vote, INEC get where they do their mago. Me, I don't really know. Let me won't get your own opinion. You feel say this election over the council, INEC will be our biggest problem. How you see them?
Yeah, so like I talked the other day, say if we no come out, it go easy for them to do mago. If population plenty, where they want see ghost people put results for. So if for example polling units for as we be school now, as we use school for example now, there be 200 students for there. If now only 30 students they there now, go vote. The 170 they feel find means patch. Though with Beavers don't add, but they feel still find means. But if out of the 200 we register for polling, 100 people go or 150, it go add make you patch unnecessary results. You understand? So the main thing to election now, to fight this election mago. I say make people come out in mass, make you go vote, and make you stay if you fit stay from when you do accreditation and when you vote. See when they announce the result for your polling, see when they upload them. If they talk say network no dey or server network no dey for them to upload them, make we get data. We fit volunteer say abeg o, wetin e means for them to upload. Say make they upload am for our koro eyes make we see. So now with this, we go cover all those unnecessary mago wey they always do.
Okay, Chukuma, it's actually amazing to hear everything you have to say and your takes on this. But right now, we're looking at a case of rights of voters and responsibilities of voters. And you already mentioned some, so I'm going to be cutting from those few that you mentioned. Speaking about how people have to be on ground and make sure that everything is followed properly, that the process of voting is not altered with standing on ground. But in cases where, we've seen cases where people, voters are trying to get into trying to get the message rather to the people, to the INEC officials that, hey, this is my right. I want to be part of the process. And those people are still sidelined. They are not given the chance to look into the results clearly. Sometimes all they do is just the counting, but they don't even allow the people see the counting in different cases. Something like this now, how would you expect that a voter should be able to pass a message? Or how is a voter supposed to pass a message and take out the act of intimidation? Because right now, what we're looking at is suppressing the intimidation in this electoral process to make it a free one.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, as Caps just talk, so now our rights say make we see as the counter. They no fit say, oh, we don't do result. They just count them for our front. They no go write them because agents of parties they go dey there when they go. Now their work be say make they write the result for our kuro eyes. So if they say no, they no fit talk say pen no dey there because if they go part of the electoral materials, the non-sensitive materials, the pen, the booklet, the writing materials and all. You understand? So they gas write them for our front. So now our right make we see waiting we vote. No be say make they just count them. They go announce the result for there. Say out of the 100 people we do accreditation, out of the 100 ballot paper, we say we go to do our calculation if we carry calculator. Out of the 100 we come here. So and so party agent, this party gets an agent, this party get our own party get our own agent. Let's say now the three agents did there. So and out of the 100 we vote. 99% of the voters now our vote. So it means say 99 people vote for us. We go there, see they count the 99 people for there for our own kuro eyes. You know, end for there. We go see and wish you write them for the form. Form C8. I don't forget the form, but when I remember, they go write them for our kuro eyes. See now waiting be we as voters we go snap am. Say, oh, make I snap and make I if you know one make I know if you forget, make I see them because they go also upload that paper for website and they go make available website for us to monitor the election. So if we go our own place, if we go online, go see and say, waiting we vote for here. You know, tally with waiting I see for here. If you can't talk, say no, say like say one kind no come be. So now there we our rights. Our right now say make we dey from the process from the beginning to the end. It can also be our responsibility to monitor and follow up our polling because that is where that we can't come out all day and not do a follow up on what we spend our whole day for. So that's our right and our responsibility with that.
Yeah.
Okay, Chukuma, also it's a secret ballot system, as we all know. And in most cases, we've seen in the past when we speak about vote buying and how these people, most especially corrupt politicians and party agents, don't allow people to have a secret ballot system. The case of you have to vote this social person and show me. So before you are handed money or they take money and have to go and do the voting and show the party agents. We've seen it consistently. If you're not a first-time voter, you'll be very conversant with what I'm talking about. We've seen party agents come and canvass for votes on the ground on that election day, and they don't allow people to have a secret ballot system. How can we change that? Do you see that being reduced in this election? And how? What's the foresight on that part of the right of voters that's been taken away from them?
Okay, yeah. So the main now is part of our responsibility. We, the polling units, is our place. As a non-first time voter, as a regular voter, the people usually align with the party agent or the, let's say, the INEC officials turn the blinder. Many of the INEC officials are core members that don't want to get their life jeopardized. They just want to play according to the rules of the community. So anything the community wants, they're okay, because they want to be a sacrificial lamb to the development of this country. So we as voters in that particular polling unit, our responsibility is to determine that no, not around any polling booth, not close to the polling booth. Nobody must be allowed close to any polling booth. Aside the person is above 70 years or needs support, even 70, 75, we have presidential candidates above 70 years and they still go and vote. Especially if the person is fiscally challenged, or if the person is 75 or 80 years upward, that might need support. And that support should come from the INEC official to direct. So we have the responsibility of making sure that no party agent is close to the polling unit, so that it will reduce inducement. Because if we devise a means that they are not close, if they give people money beforehand and they cannot monitor it, it means that the person will also, person trying to sell his vote is also, what's his name, we also devise a means collecting the money and not voting for the person. So if we don't allow them close to the polling, they won't even want to lose, they won't want to give their money freely. They might say, it's better I keep this my money in my pocket than for me to give you money and I'm not seeing what you are voting for. So our right is to make sure that they are not close to the polling units, to the polling booths where we vote, because it's a secret ballot and we must ensure that nobody sees our ballot paper. Nobody's there to monitor if we voted for what they want or what they don't want. So it's between we and our conviction. So that will help curb the vote buy. We make sure that no party agent is close to the polling unit, to the polling booth.
Mr. Shukuman, thank you so much. Thank you. This is what you talk. So I know say he help me, he help other people they not know about their rights when the election will come. But quickly, you don't do it for us today. But before I go allow you go, I won't get your opinion. Election don't they call like we talk. Those I know say we still get some people that did the value of confusion. They get PVC, but they don't know what they want to use and do. They don't know what they want to vote for. For those kind of people, they get PVC, they don't know what they want to use and do. They're in the value of confusion. What do you get to tell them?
They no get money. Some of them they be like me. Maybe I just say, look, help them, they work from house. Some they not they house. You not need big confused. Go out, go work, go job. You're not supposed to enforce such party. Person way cause strike for your picking, for your family members, when you supposed to go school for 4 years, in the state 7 years. You're not supposed to vote for that person. That you're not supposed to confuse you. But if you still get confused, I beg. Obidati family, Obidati ticket, na the only ticket to the redemption of Nigeria. Now, if you change the country from consumption to production, all this yama yama and katakata will happen for this country, where will they wake up to? Obidati ticket, if you change them. I beg all of them. They make, if they no even still they convinced, articles, news, even the manifesto, na in better pass. They talk am. If we look at incident, na Obidati ticket, na in better pass. You know get any comparison. Say make they come out, come vote for Labour Party, LP, make they vote for Mama, Papa, Pikin. Na the only party we should say in concern the whole family and family unit, then be the ogbonge unit for the country. So make they come vote for the family, make family and make their life be better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is what you talk so in a better thing. You talk and well. Now God will bless you. Anything we concern you not go spoil. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And thank you guys for staying with us. We will go on short break. When we come back, we'll come teach you now rights and responsibility.
Yeah, thank you.
Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour Party, LP, can you get a vote? Labour Party, Labour Party, LP, can you get a vote? Labour Party, Labour Party, Labour say, Mama, Papa, now, Labour Party, Mama, Papa, now, Mama Papa na want to be Labour Party. Mama Papa na want to be Labour Party.
Mr. Peter Obi's administration built from scratch Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital with 25 building structures. His government funded transformation of massive infrastructural development, accreditation of 12 health institutions and 2 hospitals, and also built 10 maternal and childcare centers across the state. He is the first governor to purchase medical equipment worth over 135 million naira and 50 ambulances for the health sector in Anambra State, which remain functional till today. He built and equipped Dr. Jonwilo Heart Center in St. Joseph Hospital, Adazinnuku, where heart operations are performed. Anambra State is the first state in Nigeria to distribute more than 30,000 computers to secondary schools. Mr. Peter Obi distributed about 700 buses to secondary schools in Anambra State and built 200 primary school blocks.
People still on the program voting LP for inside Obidati Family TV. Now here we dey give you all the updates when you concern voting on the day of election. So before we go break, we tell you say when you come back, we will tell you what you go do, your rights as a voter that day of election. What you go do and what you go take careful not to do. You know, say we as the obedient family, so our eye, they our body. Then they wait more commit small error like this. They go all us. Then one of the rights we go get that they are our rights on the day of election. Access the police station. That day when you are when you reach.
That's one of the very serious problems that I think a lot of people have.
Exactly.
Some people come out to vote and you see people being afraid, unquote, afraid of going close to the police, because sometimes you see that it's heavily guarded. Sometimes you see a lot of policemen there, and personally, being a regular voter, I've also had an experience of a lady who didn't want to come close to the polling section because she claimed very soon, well, because of previous experiences, you know,
Yes.
of electoral violence that she has witnessed in some places. So that access to the police is your right. It's your right. And truly, other times we've also experienced Nigeria has Nigeria, you know, like I love to say. But at this time, is a different ball game altogether. So it is your right, and make sure you take charge of your rights.
Yeah, another thing we go look. Let's just go straight. When we rush, go straight to the responsibility. You know, say we get rights, and you see get the same thing where you go do on the day of election. One of the responsibility as a voter be say you go listen, you go take instruction from INEC and security official. I know say all of us dey vex so, but not buga go there on that day of election. Go peacefully, vote as obedient family where you be. Respect yourself, vote comot there.
You know, I've had this thought for a while. There was even a movement then. I think it was headed. One of the ambassadors for it was the popular Two-Face Idibia, which stated, "Vote, not fight." On that day, we are voting and we are not fighting. So please, if you're one of those who, well, a lot of us that Nigeria has already given reasons to be aggravated and to be angered. For a lot of irate young people were saying that day it is strictly voting. Listen to every rule given by the INEC officials and the security officials. As long as it's a rule that promotes justice, equity, and fairness, as soon as you see something going on that is not right, please bring out your phones, make a video, capture that moment, and raise alarm. but we're not going out to riot, we're not going out to protest. All we are doing is going out to exercise our franchise.
Exactly. You are not hearing from Kamsi mouth, so you don't tell una say that day. We know say all of us events, but not to go your police station. Go there in peace, cast your votes, leave the genje and wait for the good thing to happen. Well, a very good thing una do for us. Una follow us from the beginning of this program, this very program. Come follow us to the last. So we say thank you from the whole crew from Obidati Family TV. We say very big thank you to una try. But as it be like this, so we gotta leave you now so that we go prepare well for tomorrow. We can't give you now another wonderful gist. For now, for me and Kamsi, we say goodbye.
Right.